Hi guys, welcome to my Sorare channel. Today we're going over past results of Game Week 361. We're also doing 362, the lineups I've already submitted, or lineup I should say, and then we are going to build the upcoming Game Week 363 lineups, just to show you guys what I'm doing for this weekend. So welcome to the channel. And let's get into it. So the Sorare results so far was we never won a limited reward. However, we were very close, let's just say. So MLS Amateur, oh, it was tough. 422 points out of 5 guys is it's tough not to win a reward. But with these kind of divisions, you know, the only top 200 get a reward out of, I think it was about 75,000 people. So I'm kind of impressed that I came 385th, but I think this is a very strong 5. I think Thiago Almada is an incredible player. I've watched him. I don't think he'll stay in the MLS too much longer, if I'm honest. Dennis Bouanga, I mean, he is just different class. He's very, very good player. Leuven, disappointed, 56 and 54 for Andrade. You know, Andrade got a yellow card. Stefan Fry kept a clean sheet, but apart from that, didn't really do much. Just the way it is, isn't it? So 422 points, still 11 points off. So you needed 433, 34 points to get a reward, which is very hard to do. Anyway, so that's what you get with these amateur rewards. You know, same game week started off really well with the Bayer Leverkusen boys, Verts and Diaby, doing well. I captained Kimmich because I thought potentially could have got an assist or just really good AA, but 69 points, you know, it's decent. But if I'd captained Verts, you know, we still probably would have got a reward anyway. So just the way it is with the amateur rewards. The French League, Messi doing Messi type things. We've made a couple changes for the upcoming game weeks and that. So yeah, this one was tough as well because Araujo, Barcelona drew 0-0, but Araujo had a shot. It came from a corner, he just flicked it. Like 99% of the ball went over the line, but it never went. The whole ball never went over, so he didn't get the goal. But it was very close, and if he had got the goal, I would have got a limited. But you know, if buts and maybes, no absolutes. So MLS semi-pro again, a bit frustrating. Kai Wagner never played. He's got a bit of a hamstring injury. I thought that, but I thought maybe he might get on the bench. That's kind of why I did it. I thought he maybe would come off and, you know, in the 60th minute or something. Especially they got the Champions League. Philadelphia got Champions League this week, so. But it's just the way it is. The same boys did well, Almada and Bouanga. Liga Amateur, Benzema had him as my captain, didn't really do anything, 19 points off. Premier League was really bad actually, I'm probably going to change up some stuff. Serie A Amateur, Osimhen ruined it, but I knew he was out injured, I just didn't want to change him. Didn't want to lose my percentage bonus on him. As you can see, by 1.035, it's a 3.5% bonus, so it's a decent bonus on him. Then MLS Pro Limited, I mean, that's my stack, isn't it? Philadelphia, and they're difficult right now because they're on a pretty poor run of form. They haven't done well recently, but I have full faith in them. Andre Blake's a fantastic goalkeeper. Glesnes is a really good defender. Gazdag's a penalty taker, so he normally scores when he gets a pen. Carranza is a good young forward, but they just need time to gel. So that's my results this week. I got 520 of the Sorare coins, which is always handy, so we're just going to go and redeem them now. I don't have anything in mind with the club shop. I think maybe I have limited cards only, so I think if I am going to spend them, it's probably going to be on the level up. But as I said, I'm not really too sure about if I spend them yet or not. So anyway, so that's that's the past game week. So now we've got to game week 362, which I have my Philadelphia stack. So I've submitted it in All-Star Limited. Went for Glesnes as a defender. I think they'll keep a clean sheet, and I think he'll get good AA score. I watched the game last time in Philadelphia where they won 1-0. And they had a lot of the ball, and Glesnes Atlas kind of sat quite deep. I mean, they did have a man sent off, but they kind of sat quite deep. So I thought Glesnes is going to get a lot of those passes into the opposition's third. Wagner should be back. I've seen on Twitter, but I'm not 100% sure. That's why I never captained him. But he is a brilliant person to captain because his AA game is incredible. So that's my game week 362. So they play on, for me, Thursday morning at 3 a.m. So yeah, you know, they've got 1-0 lead, so fingers crossed that it continues and they go through. Right, so we're going to just kind of quickly build this team. I don't want this video to be too long, but we're just going to kind of build the teams and kind of show you the players that I think that are good. And this is all the free to play stuff that I'll do, and then I'll build my MLS because I only have 5 limiteds that I use anyway. So Gregor Kobel against Stuttgart, you know, should be a Dortmund clean sheet, but Dortmund have been a little bit dodgy recently, and Kobel in particular, especially against Bayern Munich. Alphonso Davies was quite poor tonight, just after the Man City game. It was quite poor, I would say. Kimmich. I mean, Kimmich is still an incredible player. We'll go for Moussa Diaby and Florian Wirtz. So that is my 5. All these guys can get, you know, a very good score. They can all hit peak scores, but yes, I'm going to go for Kimmich as my captain. I want to go for Wirtz, but I think Wolfsburg are decent. I know that. We've got Schrader, Becker, Trimmel against Bochum. That could be interesting. But I mean, Diaby and Wirtz are just on fire right now, so nothing's going to take them. So that's that. So no changes to that. I've already done my swaps for the French league. Clermont, I'm going with Matt Sells. Strasbourg at home. And then I am going for Gabriel Goodmanson. He's starting again at left back for them, which is nice. Branko van den Boomen, a very good player. And then, as you can see, that's where most of my points is Messi and Mbappe. So they're against Lens, and I believe Lens are 3rd or 4th in the league. One of my subs, or one of my swaps, was Mbappe. The other one was this guy. I don't really know about him, but yeah, he's not going to get played anyway. So I went for Messi and Mbappe. So maybe a little bit stupid because they're not actually on the best run of form right now. PSG, well, certainly Mbappe, Messi, doing Messi type things, you know. But La Liga, we are going with Ter Stegen. You know, he's just probably the best goalkeeper on the platform. He just is so consistent at getting them clean sheets, as we can kind of see. I mean, he's hitting above 60s a lot of games. So a very, very good goalkeeper, Ter Stegen. Decent percentage on him as well. Araujo, we're going to go for him because if Barcelona get the clean sheet, he gets the 10 points as a defender, and Ter Stegen gets the decisive, so that's 25 points. So I'll be 35 points, but obviously if they concede, that's unfortunate. But you've got to go high risk with these amateur lineups. Just there's so many players that also compete in them, and you have to sometimes be a little bit different. And I'll tell you exactly why. And my reasonings behind that, because I am going for Parejo as my captain. Now, Villarreal at home against Valladolid. A lot of people like to captain Benzema, Vinicius Junior, Griezmann, but sometimes you've got to be a little bit different. I mean, Parejo is still quite a common one because he is a very good scorer. But if Parejo, if he does get an assist, I mean, he's hitting, you know, 94 there. He's hitting these high scores. 99 against Girona. So I back him at home. Then we got Karim Benzema, which could do with him scoring as well. And MLS Amateur, I'm just keeping the same. We'll go through my five. So I went for Stefan Fry. We go for Andrade. Thiago Almada is always going to be my captain. Oh, actually, maybe Boanga against the Galaxy. Interesting. Edgar Leuven, Cincinnati are a good team. Toronto. No, I think I'm going to go for Boanga. Yeah, I'm going to go for Boanga against the Galaxy. Galaxy have started off really poor this season, actually. So, and they just lost against Houston Dynamo. They got 2 men sent off. Really bad performance by Galaxy. They lost 3-0. Right, so we are going to go for Ederson in goals for the Premier League. I mean, should keep a clean sheet. However, in the Premier League, Man City concede goals for fun. Trippier or Reece James. I'm going to go for Trippier. I'm going to go for Rodri, Gabriel Jesus, and I'm going to go for Reece James. Now, I mean, Chelsea have been poor, but I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how Frank Lampard changes them. I'm going for Rodri as my captain against Leicester. Man City will dominate the ball, and he will have loads of passes. Syria Amateur. I don't know if Osimhen is back. We're going for Silvestri. We're going for Baraghi, Kvaratskhelia, Osimhen. I don't know if he's back, so I heavily rely on these two to score me points, which they do normally. So Sandro Tonali, and we're going to go for Kvaratskhelia as my captain. Right, so that's kind of their free-to-play aspect out the way, and now we are going to these two competitions, MLS Pro and MLS Semi-Pro. Now, MLS Pro, you need 270 points in the last 15 average, so there is a limit. So if I was to put in my full team, or if I was to put in Wagner, I believe Wagner's too much, so we go for Carranza. We want Boanga. Oh, yes, perfect. 1 point to spare, and then Kai Wagner can go in the semi-pro. So it just gives me an extra competition to enter in. It just gives me try and boost my chances for winning. And yeah, because I would like to captain Kai Wagner as well, because he's a very good player. But I'm going to go for Gazdag, Chicago Fire. I mean, Philadelphia have been poor this time, so I'm not really too sure. MLS Semi-Pro. So we are going to go for Stefan Fry, we'll go for Andrade, Thiago Almada, Dennis Boanga, and Kai Wagner. This is a very strong MLS Pro. If Kai Wagner can score well, which he should be back, should be very good fun and hopefully a good score. So we've got the 8 teams submitted this week. Of course, I think 7 of them. No, yeah, 6 of them. Why did that say 8? Is that not 3, 6, 8? Yeah, so 6 of them are the free-to-play, just the amateur divisions. And then I have my Philadelphia stack, which consists of Wagner, Glesnes, Gazdag, Carranza, Andre Blake, and then I also have the backup goalkeeper for Philadelphia Union just because Blake was out injured. So that is my teams all for this upcoming 363 game week. Fingers crossed we get a reward. And let me know what you guys have got in the comments. And yes, good luck to you all, and I will speak to you in another video. Thank you.